Hey there guys, and welcome back to Bravely Default. So in the last episode, we more or less came to a consensus that there's not really much we can do until we're able to gain access to the Temple of Fire. It's currently blocked off by a sea of lava. So in the meantime, we figure we might as well go and help the shield bearers, and in doing so, perhaps we will be able to further our own goals in awakening the Fire Crystal. So to that effect, we are now heading east towards their fortress, their headquarters, and we will see what they need us to do.
You will truly aid us. My eternal thanks. This should raise the troops' spirits.
I also want to point out, as the Pensy file pointed out to me in the last video, Commander Goodman has freakishly small hands. And now that I've seen it, I cannot unsee it. Ever.
Only until a way into the Temple of Fire is found.
I understand. Thank you for giving thought to our plight, Wind Vestal.
I'll head back to the old house to check on Sats.
Roger, Dats. Take good care of the lad. I hope you both recover from your wounds soon.
It'd be nice if you had time to go home to your wife sometime, Commander. Be seeing you, Tiz.
Is there something we can help you with, Commander Goodman?
The sword bearers have a strong hold called Grapp Keep. Could you go and scout it out?
What do you expect us to find there?
4 years ago, a terrifying weapon known as toxic mist was unleashed in the East City near the keep. 100,000 shield bearers garrisoned there perished in this fiendish smoke, and the East City became a mass grave. We still have not identified the nature of this toxic mist. If we can pin down what it is made from, we may be able to neutralize it and create a cure.
Grapp Keep. Got it. We'll be on our way then.
Grapp Keep is to the northeast of here. I'll notify the guards to let you through.
Alrighty, we have a plan. Looks like we are heading towards Grapp Keep. And that is, I believe he said northeast of here? So let's look at our handy dandy bottom screen map, and yes, it is indeed to the north of east of here. And I'm guessing this was closed at one point, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm assuming it was. Okay, this is going to be a fairly long trek, and thankfully we are going to fight some monsters, because I have oddly not fought anything from this area. So you two, you are both new and exciting, and we are going to default on this. I'm going to have you do some miscellany and find out what these things are made of. I think this tiger is weak to fire, because all the other tigers thus far have, but so we'll take a quick look at the Deathstalker. Ring ball, you default, idea, you default, go. Did not mean to pause there. Oh, wow, critical. Ah, your tail whip did nothing to me. Okay, 3000 HP, weak to water, and it is a bug. Okay, we can make things happen here then. And just for good measure, we will also examine the tiger, but let's see, what can we do with Tiz? We are going to equip Blizzard Road to the sword, and we are going to... I'm not using this new braving style, because now I have to keep in mind that I put acrobatics onto Tiz, so I need to remember that. So we are going to go for some acrobatics. We're going to go for a judgment. Yes, let's go for a judgment. Let's see what that does on the Deathstalker. I guess I'm going to have you do an examination on the other tiger. Ring your bell, I'm just going to have you just do some regular attacks on the Deathstalker. And at the end, I'm just going to have you default for now. Okay, so normal arrow damage is going to do about 700, 600-ish damage. That's not too bad. Pheromone, oh, this is going to charm... Oh, okay, that was going to charm me, but it instead just brought more monsters. Ooh, nice. 2,000 damage, that's pretty sweet. Alright, and the other one is 4,000 HP. Weak to fire. Called it. Just saying, called it. Totally called it. And Tiz is now completely out of commission because I used all that BP. Alright then, so let's go for some fire attacks. Let's go for, let's see, miscellany, let's go for... Where's my fire magic? All the way down the bottom. So we'll hit the tiger with some fire magic. And what can I do with you? Let's go ahead and unleash your special, why not? So we'll go for hack and slash on the Deathstalker. Let's go ahead and equip a Blizzard Road to the sword and just do some regular attacks. I'm really glad that we're dodging all this stuff, it's fantastic. So is the Angelic Ward. I freaking love Angelic Ward, it's just so good! Unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to kill this tiger just with fires alone. These things are bulky. Only 900 damage from a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? From a special, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, let's see. Tiz, we can go for acrobatics. Let's try a crescent moon, because that's going to hit everybody on the field. And let's see, ring a bell. What can I do with you? Let's try hunting. Let's try Bug Slayer. And Adia, I will default with you. So Bug Slayer is going to do... Oh, wow, nice. Crit. So that means it would have done about 1300 damage. And Crescent Moon... Not quite as strong as I thought it would be. Okay, so Agnes, I'm going to have you... Oh, wow, Agnes is barely alive. I'm going to have you default... I guess it doesn't really matter. I might as well just have you cure yourself. So let's go for a Cura on Agnes. Ring a bell. I'm just going to have you attack the Scorpion. And that should be good. I think that's all we really need to do here. Speeds up. And that gave me 60 drop points. Oh wow, that's good. That's really good. Now granted, we had to deal with 2 extra Scorpions, but this could be a good grinding spot. This is more or less what I've been hoping for since we've left Florum, is for a better grinding location. Because before that I've been using the Florum Forest, and that allows me to fight a bunch of the root creatures. And they give a decent amount of job points, since you always have to fight 4 of them in pairs. So you get like, like 40 job points from that. This isn't eerie. This isn't eerie at all.
Hold it. We've got company.
A ghost's trying to get us!
You're a bit slow. They've been lurking around for a while now.
But it spoke to us! It seems to be trying to tell us something.
Almost. We almost made it. The shield bearers were on the verge of routing the sword bearers. We had them surrounded, and their spirits were broken. Then that round little commander unleashed the mist. A green haze began drifting slowly over the battlefield. Then, naught but agony.
That's not promising. Also, this place is haunted. I'm kind of scared. Who are we gonna call? Ghostbusters! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ghostbusters! Had to do it. Sorry, had to do it. Also, cross potion. It's amazing. What else is amazing? New monsters to fight. And these guys look hilarious. Okay, well, we are going to do some examination on you. So let's see. Let's go for a miscellany. We're going to... Yes, we're going to go for an examine on the Bone Hunter. And let's find out what they're weak against. 4,000 HP, weak to fire and light, and they're undead. You know, I think that you can injure undead things by healing them? I vaguely remember that from the tutorial. Let's try that. So let's go for a Cura on all foes. And we'll just default with everybody else. So, did that hurt them or not? I can't tell. We did examine one of them, so... Oh yeah, I totally hurt them. Cool. Okay, I will keep that in mind then. Also, this poison sucks. So, let's see. We are going to go for sword... we are going to go for some sword magic fire. And then we are going to use an acrobatics, a crescent moon on all foes, followed by... That's it. That's all we're going to do. Yes, I think I'm just going to have you cure us, because we're starting to get a little bit hurt. Ring a Bomb's going to have you do some attacking, and I don't think I have any access to undead or anything like that, so... Let's try Godspeed Strike. That's what that does. So we will unbrave, and then go for Godspeed Strike on the Bone Hunter, followed by a regular attack. Adia, let's try equipping your blade with some fire magic, and we'll see what that does. So Crescent Moon does about 500 damage, not overly great. Godspeed Strike is going to do 1400. And, oh, this Poison Shot is just really kicking my butt here. Thank you, Anyas. And then the regular equipped Fire is going to do 500. Okay. Now this is primarily because I don't think I have two-handed equipped right now. I have everyone holding shields. So normally I do a lot more damage. So let's just go for some regular attacks. We'll focus on this Bone Hunter. Anyas, what does a Fire from you do? Like normally we do a lot more damage if I had Anyas as a White Mage, just because the White Mage class is considerably higher level than my Red Mage class right now. So I am curious as to how much damage the Red Mage is going to do. I also do not quite recall if I put Self-Cure on us, and I don't think we did. Okay, we should fix that. So, magic... I don't really need magic armor, so I'm going to flip that out for the self-healing from the White Mage class. I'm also going to take away Adia's shield so that she can do a little bit more damage. Not the job, but we are very close to getting to level 10 on the Knight. That's very promising. So let's see, I want equipment, I want to take away the shield, so that she can do more damage with her sword, and Tiz, I need to go into ability and change this from physical defense up over to self-healing, because that poison is going to be incredibly annoying and I don't want to flip back and forth into the menu screen in order to clear it. So we will use an antidote, clear up the poison, and then we are good to go. Alright, this is lead, that is closed off, and this is also closed up. Okay, so I'm not supposed to go this way. At least not yet, anyways. Oh man, look at this place. What happened here? The walls are all purple. Walls aren't meant to be purple. Just saying. Alright, Tiz, let's go for... Let's just try some regular fire attack. Let's see what that does. Anyas, I'm going to have you just use one regular fire. We'll see what that does. Ring Bell, just have you do some regular attacks. And Adia, I guess we'll try out sword magic again, and we'll see how much it does now that we have two-handed equipped. So we're averaging around like 500 damage for most hits. And they have around 4,000 hit points. That's not overly promising. That means it takes 8 hits for each individual person. And we're doing 800 with the two-handed damage. That's not too bad. Okay, we'll go for a special, because why not? Piercing bow. Actually, I'll save my piercing bow for later. We'll use it on the next enemy that shows us. We'll go for some fire res. Poison shot, that's fine. Alrighty. Wait. What? Do I not have self-healing on Anyas either? Okay. We'll get rid of the magic attack up then, and we'll do this. And I need to remember to take the poison off her too. There we go. And we'll also heal her just while we're in here, because why not? Alrighty. Anything of... Okay, that's closed off. I'm not supposed to go that way then. Oh, look at you. You don't look so good. You could even say you're nothing but skin and bones. Lots of skin. Alright, Tiz, let's see what we can do with you. We have access to Crescent Moon, that hits everybody. Jump does extra damage. Spirit... Jump might not be a bad idea. Let's try jumping. So let's go for... We will equip the sword with a fire up, and then we'll go for a jump on the Bone Knight. Anyas, I'm going to have you unleash your special piercing bolt on Bone Hunter, followed by some fire damage. Ring Bell, I'm going to have you default. At the end, I'm going to have you default, and we'll see how much damage we're doing with this. Basically, I'm just kind of scouting out what I can do in terms of like grinding and stuff like that, and just how we ourselves are doing, because I think we're a little under-leveled, all things considered.
but I could be wrong. I'm not having too hard of a time with these wild encounters yet, so I think we're okay? Alright, let's see what this does. Jump. Does 1300 damage, and it hits the weak point. Alright. Tiz gonna have you default because you're starting to take a little bit too much damage. Ring a bell, let's go for some... I don't want you to go for hunting. Let's go for some mugging. Let's see if we can steal anything from this guy. Alright, I mean, he doesn't have any pockets that I can pickpocket, but he might be carrying something inside of his cape. We'll call it a cape. And we'll put fire out, and we'll go for some regular attacks. Okay, so he does hold something. Come on. Oh, we couldn't steal anything. It's not that he didn't have anything on him, we just couldn't steal it. Now I'm all curious. I must know what that thing is handing. What that thing is handing, what that thing is holding. I meant to say holding. What that thing is handing is a sword and a shield that is going to kill me if I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. So that one unlocks that door over there, which means we gotta circle the entire way back. Yes, I think. Yes, we're making headway. It's promising. Alrighty, so let's try... Oh, I don't know. Let's go for special. Let's go for hack and slash, and we'll just try some regular attacks. We'll see how much those do. Yes, I'm gonna have you quickly heal us because we're starting to run low on hit points. We'll go for Cura on all allies, followed by some Fire Res. We're gonna have you default because you're running low on HP, and we will just go for some Sword Magic, Fire and attack.
It's all or nothing.
Not very strong. Granted, I don't think the... what is it called? The Swords Fencer? Spell Fencer? It's supposed to have really strong stats in either offense anyways, so it's roughly okay. Rely on idea for most of my physical damaging. Alright, you need to die, so let's try mugging this guy again. I'm curious, I want to find out what this guy's holding. Quit holding out on me. Come on. Spirit Bone! Okay, that's probably something that we use later in the game. So I don't think we use that for anything right now. And we got new support ability. Okay, we are gonna have to open up the menu to check this out. So we want items. We want new, and it's called a Spirit Bone. Okay, it's a material that raises magic attack and it's used in compounding. So we cannot use this yet. Okay, so then I will not bother to steal from the skeletons anymore. And we want job, and we want to find out what adrenaline does. Raises BP. BP rises when one of your attack defeats an enemy. That sounds awesome. Is it support, or do I have to actually equip it? Yes, I have to actually equip it. Okay. So I will not be equipping that. Angelic Ward and Shield Ward together are just too pivotal to my defense. But maybe for boss battling, because I won't need the self-healing. But then you don't defeat enemies when you're fighting bosses unless they summon minions. Strategic decisions, and also a chest. What is inside yonder chest? Doesn't peak. Very nice. I'm actually gonna need to grind some more money too, because I need all those the equipment, and you're new. Zombie Knight. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Tiz. I'm gonna have you go for some Fire, and let's do... Yeah, I'll just go for some regular attacks. So Bone Hunter. Anyas, I'm gonna have you... I need to examine this new guy. So we're gonna go for an examination on the Zombie Knight, followed by some Black Magic, Fire on the Lancers. Oh, shoot, are we out of MP already? That did not take long at all. Huh, okay. Well, okay, then I guess we'll just go for an item attack then. Let's go for a Bomb Fragment. Where's my bomb fragments? There we go. All foes. Ring Bomb's gonna have you attack the Bone Hunter. And the Dion's gonna have you default for now. Oh boy, this could be bad if I start running out of MP this early. Might have to start running away for some battles here. Wow, 5,000 hit points. That's gonna be hard to take down. Nowhere near on the level of a boss, but still pretty scary. And we are very low on HP. Rainbow's probably gonna die. Let's try and get rid of this Bone Lancer before anything else. Yep, we are in pretty bad shape right now. Okay, well let's see. Tiz, I'm just gonna have you attack. And Anyas, you need to heal us pretty badly, so we're gonna go for the last 9 MP, Cura, and everyone else. Item yourself, maybe? High potion? High potion. High potion. High potion. And you got the crit anyways. Curse of the cursed crits. Anyas, you can't really do anything without your MP, so how much HP does he have left? Around 1,500. So we'll unleash our special, Hack and Slash, and then we'll just go for some regular attacks, and hopefully we take this guy down.
Good luck!
Okay, well, there has to be a much more efficient way of taking out these monsters. So I guess in the meantime, we will just run away from as many of them as we can, and then I can come back and do some actual grinding later. Let's get this dungeon dealt with today. So let's see, I am going upward, that already hit, so we are going downstairs. So I feel like if I were to fight all these monsters down here, then we're going to be here for a very long time. Can I not go down this way? Or do I have to go around and... Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. So I thought I hit that switch. So we are going to run. And we couldn't get away. Come on. Come on, guys. Show me your cardio. Need more exercise. Okay, yeah, I totally did flip that switch. So I'm confused now. Guess that means we have to head back down the stairs and then... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Also, apparently these blue chests, you cannot open them until like chapter 6. So that's a very long ways away. Good timing. Turbo Ether. I will actually use one of these just to get Anyas' MP back up. And since we're in here, we'll High Potion, get our HP back up, and we're good to go. I really do feel like there must be some better way of dealing with these monsters, because... Oh boy, I take back what I said about, you know, I don't seem to be having too many problems right here, just because my attacks are so MP heavy. Once I run out of MP, I'm basically done. That's about it. Okay, so that led me to there, that led me to there. So we are going down this way? I'm sure there's someone out there that didn't believe me when I said I get lost easily.
He's back.
There were no allies or enemies. All those on the battlefield writhed in the mud,
That sounds like chemical warfare. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this thing that I learned way back in high school. Let's see, up or down? Let's try down. I remember in World War I, this is like the first, that's when they first started using chemical weapons, and it was nightmarish. One of the gases I more specifically remember is something called mustard gas, and it's a vesicant gas, which means that it is blistering causing. It's not a particularly effective killing agent. It can be fatal, but it's primarily used to disable the enemy.
Kata, the Sound Maker, that corpulent commander of the Sword Bearers, he has returned to these lands once more. He had those of us who died from the toxic mist carried to this keep. Then the tests began. Gleeful slicing, all to gauge the effects of his poison. A great success, he said with a smirk. Another breakthrough, as he danced a little jig. There were no allies or enemies. All who died to the mist were sealed within this keep and left to rot. Who knows how long has passed? With excruciating pain, chilling cold, hatred and despair growing within us.
That's terrible. They must pay for this.
The biggest problem with it is that the density of mustard gas is higher than that of air, which means that it doesn't float up into the sky, it's going to be floating above the ground. It also has the ability to cause internal and external bleeding. It is a nasty, nasty piece of work. I'm gonna leave this on auto just so I can not die. Run, guys, run! This is pivotal! Don't care, don't care, don't care, I don't care, don't care! Run, 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 run! We're gonna die! We are so gonna die! We're gonna die! Okay. Do I have a plan? No, I do not. Well, we are very, very close to death here. Can I maybe... help, guys? Help? Something? Anything? I kinda actually needed Anya's to be the one still alive here. Alright, do I have a plan? Not really. So, we're gonna use something that I have not shown off yet. And we're gonna make sure that Anya's kind of wakes up, maybe? I don't know, but... Frick.
Bravely second!
So this is what's introduced way back in episode 1. Or maybe it was 2, I don't quite remember. But we can go into Bravely Second, we can use our SP, and we can use any other action that we would normally be able to use. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Not Brave. Brave uses an extra SP. Okay, what I need to do is I need to actually heal Anya so that she can get us out of here. Maybe I can try running. Can you run?
No more limits!
Run. Yes! We're safe! And that is possibly the saddest use of Bravely Second in the history of all Let's Plays for Bravely Default. That was sad. That was so sad on my part. Oh my goodness. Alright, Anya's, can you cure us, please? Thank you. But in any case, Anya's had access to something called, it lets you help escape from dungeons. Not from battle. That's what I was hoping it would do, and it didn't. Well, I'm glad that we managed to get away from that, because that was scary. And we have a new item, and... Nullifies Charm. This is the greatest item in the known history of mankind. This is amazing. That would have helped so much in some of these previous battles. My goodness. I'm starting to break a little. So yeah, I think I will definitely need to come back and do some grinding in here just so that we can actually not die, because that would be a thing that would be amazing and wonderful.
Shh! I hear voices. There's someone up ahead.
More spirits?
No, I think it's something else.
How fares the cleansing?
We have just completed our work. See for yourself. A perfect job, no?
It took you 3 years to cleanse this area. Some weapon that is. Countless meaningless deaths. Contaminated land, and what is left? Nothing but lifeless ruin.
Oh, how could you say that, Sword Master? You know nothing of which you speak. To cleanse such a vast area in 3 years would be impossible for anyone but me. My research on the matter continues, and we may be able to reduce the time further.
The master sample of the toxin is in here?
Yes, we have it stored safely.
And there's no danger of it leaking?
Of course not. It is sealed away tight, along with its recipe. Even I, its creator, would not be able to take it from here.
Master.
What do we do? They spoke of a sample of the toxin. It seems something is stored further in.
That's what we need to get hold of.
Kada. Salve maker Kada. Do you even comprehend the results of your actions 4 years ago?
The results? Why, I annihilated 100,000 enemy troops, achieving a brilliant victory!
That was no victory. It was a massacre. Our allies caught in the midst, an entire city brought to ruin, turning the area to wasteland for 4 years.
But without my victory, the sword bearers would be no more. Of that, there is no doubt. A mere 1,000 sword bearers were killed by accident. A minimal loss. We sacrificed 1,000 to defeat 100,000. Far more effective than conventional war, no? Do you believe you could have achieved similar results by clashing blades, Sword Master? I highly doubt it.
I admit that would be impossible.
He was the one who created the toxic mist.
My master is angered. I have never seen him so enraged.
He's angry? He seems calm enough to me.
What? Can't you sense the rage seething within him? It gives me goosebumps.
The tension is so thick it chokes.
Our objective is not to slaughter our foes. It is to control the crystals and spread anti-crystalism. Do not forget that. I have no need for an efficient method of killing. I forbade you from using this toxic weapon of yours in the first place.
So, you would have me simply let the sword bearers face defeat? They number just 10,000 against 100,000 shield bearers. They did not stand a chance.
And that is because you pressed on ahead without due caution eager for a quick result. I ordered you to hold the front line, not exterminate our foes.
I merely saw a chance for victory and seized it. I knew we would prevail.
If you thought you ever had a chance against those odds, it only shows you lack a talent for generalship. Blinded by ambition, you misread the enemy, disobeyed my orders, and then slaughtered both enemy and ally alike. You slew them all like dogs. You showed no respect at all for the warriors on either side. How does mindless killing bring anyone to embrace the ideals we uphold? Know this. The next time you disobey my orders for your own selfish ends, you will fall to my sword.
I understand completely. I will not let you down.
I shall return to Starkfort. You stay back and see that the wounded are cared for.
Of course. Who does he think he is, spouting such nonsense? What a hypocrite! There is no place for heroism or pride in war. To see such things is a fool's errand. I'll show him one day, once I get that sample back.
We can't leave such a deadly substance here.
We should take it back with us.
Right.
Alright, will our heroes manage to secure these substances in time? Find out all of this and more on the next exciting episode of Right Now! Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What's that?
An alarm. Watch out! We have company!
I am the greatest thief! Alrighty, as you can see, I have changed Ringabout back over to the Knight just because he is so physically tanky, and these guys are automatons. They hit really, really hard. So in between that little transition, I decided to go grind up a little bit because at level 31 I am severely underleveled and got my butt kicked pretty badly. So, we're going to do some defending. I'm actually going to go ahead and use some time magic, and we are going to use a sloga on all of our foes, because they actually have a fair bit of speed on them. And everyone else, I'm going to have them default. Oh yeah, and they can rocket punch. The rocket punch attack is awesome. Alright, not too bad. Tiz, I'm going to have you default. Onyx, I'm going to have you default. Everyone default. I think we're not actually doing too much damage now that I've grinded up about 3 levels worth. But back at level 31, this was doing about 300 damage with default and with Angelic Ward. Just to give you an idea of how strong they are. They actually have, I think, about, I don't know, it's around 250 attack strength. So, we're not doing too bad. I'm going to have you go ahead and unleash your special. They have around, I think, 13,000 hit points and are weak to lightning. Other than that, there's no real other weaknesses that we can exploit, other than just to shock them with Thundra. So hopefully this won't be too bad. Rainbow have you default, DM have you default, go.
Forgive me!
2,000 damage? Very nice. And 1,000 for each thunder. That's not too bad. We should be able to get through these guys without too many problems. Ooh, ouch, and breathe. That was too close. Alright, Tiz, I'm going to have actually you unleash your special as well. We're going to use a hack and slash on... Let's see what else can we do. Attack all, physical attack for all allies, attack 1, physical hit. We're going to use a hack and slash on one of the other automatons, I think. Yeah, we'll just do it on one of them. And we are going to equip a Thundra to the blade, and then we are going to go for some physical attacks. Honestly, I'm just going to have you go ahead and do some curing. We are going to use a cure on all allies. And Ringabout, I'm actually going to have you go ahead and use some white magic. I'm going to have you cast
two protects onto Anya, see if I can find it, as well as a protect onto Tiz. And Adia, I'm going to have you brave Sword Magic Thundra, and we are going to try and take out at least one of the automatons. This battle becomes considerably easier once you take out one of them. You also might notice that the sword is now different as well. I decided to go back into town and pick up the Defender sword that was available from the vendor. Not a whole lot of difference in attack strength, but it does add to our defense. And whatever defense I can get, I will take. Ow. Ow. Alright, Tiz, let's see. I don't think they're slowed anymore. No, they are not. That could be an issue. Alright, Tiz, the fault. Anyas, let's see if I can get you to cure yourself, because you're not looking too good. I'm going to have you drop a quick Cura on all allies, and Adia, I'm going to be the fault. And thankfully, Anya's got her Cura in time. That could have gone very south very fast. But what they also have access is something called Limiter Recession. Physical attack up and defense down. Their physical attack goes entirely through the roof when this happens. So we need to defeat them quickly, and we need to do it now. So let's see, Tiz, I'm actually going to have you use a Crescent Moon on all foes, everyone else default. Oh, and they can heal, that's great. Ouch. Let's see, Tiz, I'm going to have you defend. Anyas, I'm going to have you defend. Everyone defend. Oh dear, I was not aware that they could heal. I usually die before then. Alright, well, Tiz, I'm going to have you default. Anyas, I'm going to have you go ahead and brave. We're going to throw 2 Curas on all allies. Let's see, then we're going to go for some Thundras. Rainbow default. Actually, Rainbow, I'm going to have you throw a quick high potion on yourself. Let's see if you can make it in time or not. And Adia, I'm going to have you just run some regular attacks on the automatons. Now, despite only having grinded about 3 levels, it makes such a humongous difference. I mean, I was getting my butt handed to me last time. Let's see, Tiz, what can I do with you? Let's go ahead and default. Ring above, I'm going to have you throw some protects onto Anyas, as well as one onto Tiz. If you default. I mean, they're doing considerably less damage now that I have both Defender and now that our defenses are much higher than they were before. Okay, so let's see. Let's go for Sword Magic is still active, so let's go for some regular attacks. Actually, I think I have access to Judgment. Yes, let's go for Judgment. So 1 Judgment onto one of the automatons. Anyas, I'm going to go ahead and have you Brave, unleash your special piercing bolt, followed by multiple Thundras. Everyone's default.
I'll give my all.
It doesn't matter how often I hear it, I still love their special music. It's just so good. Ooh, nice with the Judgment. 2600, very good. Alright, Tiz, I'm going to have you default. Anyas default. Bring a bell, I'm going to have you default. Adia, I'm going to have you default. Rocket Punch is now going to do a decent amount of damage. Not a big fan of that limiter recession. Alright, let's see. Tiz, I'm going to have you do another Judgment on one of the automatons. Anyas, I'm going to have you Brave twice, and we are going to go for 2 Curas. All allies. Bring my view Brave, and we are going to go for physical defense up on some of her. I'm just gonna have you defend. Let's see, what else can I do here? I am good for the sword magic, so we're just gonna go ahead and do some attacks. And there just went Tiz. Okay, we'll bring him up on the next turn, that's fine.
Okay, let's see. Anyas, I'm gonna have you use some white magic, and we are gonna use a raise on Tiz. Defend. And let's see. Rainbow, why don't you have you cure us, because we're running low on HP. So, white magic, cure all allies, all allies. Dia, defend. Go. Ah, I just raised him back up. That was not smart of me. I should have made sure he was fully healed first. Okay, let's see. What can I do here? Defend with Anyas. Ring a bell. I'm going to have you brave. And we are going to go for raise on Tiz, followed by Cura. Cura. Alright, everyone knows the fault. And everyone default, because something bad is coming this turn. Dia, I'm going to actually have you go wait for Thundra and just for some regular attacks. Ow. These criticals on your end are doing a severe amount of damage. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Let's go for a Cura onto all allies, followed by Thundras. Let's see, Ring of I'm going to have you brave, I'm going to have you throw 2 protects onto... Where are my protects? There we go. 2 protects onto Anyas, plus 1 protect onto Tiz. Dia default. Now, honestly, Rocket Punch might have been one of my favorite enemy attacks so far. It's just kind of hilarious. Scary, but hilarious. Because it's doing just so much damage to me. Okay. Anyas, you are almost out of MP. Okay, so I'm going to defend with you. Ring a bell, I'm going to have you brave, and we're going to use white magic, Cura, all allies to defend. Alright, we're gonna go all over Tiz. We are gonna go for a Thundra, followed by some... let's go for a Judgment, because this guy should be almost done by now. Anyas, we're gonna brave once. We're gonna use your special piercing bolt, followed by one last Thunder. Dia, let's go all out with you. We're gonna go for your special hack and slash, followed by... let's go for 2 regular attacks.
I'll give my all.
Alright, 3000 XP, 300 job points, and that should be just enough to get Diaz up to level 10 Knight. And you learn full cover, which is awesome.
Alright, let's get this back to Commander Goodman.
Indeed we shall, but first let's go check out that new ability. So, Job, Dia. Full cover. During the entire turn this is used, when a specific ally takes a single target physical attack, you will take the hit instead, but only suffer half the damage. This is gonna be awesome. Probably. I don't know how useful it is, like, in actual practicality, but it sounds great. Alright, so we need to go report back to General Goodman. And in between episodes, I think I'm going to go grind a little bit. It's a little bit more, because tomorrow I need to do a little bit more recording, and I don't really want to stop in order to do more grinding, or if I get stuck somewhere. So, that'll be a thing. So, until next time, thank you guys so very much for watching this, and I hope you're having a fantastic day.